Uh, hi, my name is Anne. This one might be quicker, this one might be shorter, and
To put
stuff
off
on
finding a new
second,
home,
huh?
I'm glad my job is still as relevant as ever. Oh! Ah, hello there.
Sounds like you need help with something.
Oh, you heard? I was just kvetching to myself. Mostly I just need to find someone with a ship, but hey, you're someone with a ship, aren't you?
There it is. I do have a ship, but I'm not taking jobs right now, sorry. Just tell me what
I'll
you need.
save you the spiel, but ever since we found out that people exist out there, the crew's been asking me if we could track down possible relatives. I made the mistake of looking some up, and now they want to connect with them. Now, I'm not gonna ask you to schlep anyone back and forth, but could you deliver these messages for us to connect our crew with their relatives?
I don't think they're gonna like their relatives. You want me to ambush people with news of lost relatives? No thanks, I can do it. I'll need compensation. I'll do it. Just tell me where to go.
Oh, you're
Fine.
such a mensch! Thank you! Let me get you the letter and the information you'll need to track down the relative.
Alrighty. Let me double check this. Henrietta Rita. Interesting.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
Oh, I've heard about you. The visitor who helped us get into the situation we're now in, roaming the galaxy with no end in sight. Sorry, I don't mean to be ungrateful or rude. I'm just frustrated.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. I did kind of dick you over. What's it like living on a colony ship?
Still pretty terrible, even though we're now supposedly on our way to our new home. I'm still stuck here with the same people and the same job, day in and day out. Only now, we occasionally see other space travelers. I was really hoping we could finally settle somewhere, because then at least I could hitch a ride out of wherever we landed. Sometimes I wonder if my sister was the lucky one.
Your sister? I don't think I've met her.
Well, one of them. I do have a sister on board, Julia, but I'm not talking about her. Julia and I were actually triplets with our sister Jen, but the ship ran out of one of her medications and she didn't make it. Sucks, but it is what it is. We only have so many supplies, we couldn't exactly get anything new along the way. Anyway, it happened a long time ago. I don't really feel that she's lucky. I'm just frustrated.
What do you do here?
Certainly not what I want to do.
What do you mean by that? You may need to elaborate.
I mean, I hate this job, and there's really nothing I can do about it. I'm the cultivation manager. Fancy words for farmer and fertilizer collector. I didn't have a choice. Most people don't. You get a job, and that's it. Like, I'm great at what I do, but I would enjoy doing literally anything else. Meanwhile, my sister Julia, she gets to hang out with kids all day and watch movies. The kids I couldn't care less about, but she doesn't even care about Earth culture. Ugh!
You seem very happy with your life on the ECS
Is
Constant.
it that obvious? Breckenridge is intent on finding a home just as perfect as Paradiso, and it's clear that's never going to happen. I'd love to leave. But outside of you and the occasional passing trade ships we make contact with, there aren't any ways off this ship. And besides, Breckenridge forbids it. I've tried. She insists we stay together for the sake of the community. I'm stuck here.
I wonder if I could convince Captain Brackenridge to let you leave.
It's a long shot. You've dealt with her. You know she can be stubborn. But then again, you did make her see reason before and set us on this path. Maybe you can do it again and fix this mess. Sorry, I know it may not sound like it, but I'd actually be really grateful to you if you succeed.
The captain just needs an outside perspective. I'm confident we can get her to see reason here, and convince her to let you leave.
I like that Sarah does appear to just be wearing like a t-shirt underneath her jacket. Like,
We were so close to finding our new home. Hopefully it won't be too much.
no you weren't.
And to think, all this time, we thought we were alone.
Just stay out of trouble.
Oh yeah, I'm real good at staying out of trouble. You'll never have to worry about me getting in trouble. It's like, hey, could you maybe take what they're saying seriously? I mean, I could, but then what would be the point of this clown makeup that I've got on?
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Now that we know what's out there,
Hey, how detected am I?
My crew may not realize it now, but we will be much happier with a home of our own.
I don't think your crew likes you
We've roamed
very
the stars
much.
for almost 200 years. What's a little longer?
Why do you need to find a new home instead of just assimilating into modern
That's a
society?
good question. But I firmly believe that establishing our own home is what our ancestors would want for us. I think that we will assimilate to some degree, particularly when it comes to trade and exchange of ideas. However, we've fared by ourselves for so long, it would be unreasonable for our people to give up our own sovereignty in favor of a completely different society's rules and expectations. It may seem like it's about me maintaining control, but it's more about avoiding massive culture shock. We'll get there, but we'll need to ease into it so future generations can reap the benefits.
How's your crew holding up?
Understandably, some are disappointed that we gave up our home, but I think I've managed to convince them that this will be best in the long term. I have no doubt that even if it takes more time, we will manage to find something even better. And it's important to remember we're still way ahead of our original schedule. Everything will be fine.
So now what? Where will you go?
Goodness, I'm not sure yet. We'll need to study our new star map. Then, well, I suppose we'll venture forth and try to find the perfect new home for us. It may take some time, but I'm confident we'll find something. And when we do, we'll find a shuttle to take us planetside. Thanks again for your help.
I wasn't done with you. Janet wants to leave. I told her I'd talk to you about it.
I'm well aware of Janet's desire to leave. I'll tell you the same thing I told her. For the sake of our mission and community, we need to stay together. Each member of our community is valuable,
Bad
especially
lighting.
Janet. If she left, we'd be at least a couple of weeks behind in food production while we trained
Not like
someone to
bad
fill her
lighting,
role.
just bad
But-
lighting for a face.
I suppose if you brought us more food staples to tide us over while that happens, we could do it. Say, a large quantity of potatoes?
I could give you 50 potatoes.
Sorry, that's not... If we're really going to do this, you'll need to bring...
Take no offense, but I am keeping an eye
Hey?
on you.
That planet was not right for us any... Well, if you can bring me the...
I think you should consider just letting her go.
I'll be the judge of that.
I can be very reasonable. I can tell you're a very reasonable and considerate captain.
You really think so?
Ah.
Well, it doesn't hurt to consider this proposal, I suppose. Well, you've got away with words, I'll give you that. Once again, you've convinced me to do the right thing. And while I'm not happy about letting one of our own go, I think you're right. It's for the best. Let her know she's free to leave on the next ship willing to take her. I just hope this doesn't prompt others to want to leave as well.
You've made a wise choice, Captain.
I maintain order around here. and I aimed.
Oh, that's cute.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off the ship.
Why is she so mad at me? Is it because I robbed her? Oh, come on. Come on. These rails are here for your safety.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Oh, how come?
We got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Uh-huh. Okay. Where is the local lift? Never mind, I'll just head down this way.
Hey. Great. How many more days? Months? Years?
I don't know, but it could be a lot worse.
Bloody old shit. Even if you can't convince Brackenridge, at least you tried. That's more than I can say for anyone else.
I spoke with Diana. She'll let you go on the next ship going to take you.
Wait, for real? How? I thought I was going to have to escape on my own somehow, but if she's given me her blessing, that's even better.
I made a compelling case for you. She agreed.
If I'm being honest, I should have known you can do it. After all, you're the reason we're still out here. I heard about what you did for us, getting that grab drive or whatever. I was kind of hoping you'd overhear me and offer to help earlier. I probably should have just asked you, but I guess I'm not good at asking for help.
Oh, not to worry,
Anyway,
Janet.
Thanks for helping me.
Neither am I.
I know you didn't need to.
What are you gonna do next?
No idea. One of the techs who helped retrofit the grab drive onto the Constant mentioned a place called New Atlantis. Maybe I'll check it out. It sounded interesting. Anyway, seems like a good place to start, especially if I want to find a job that isn't farming.
I really didn't need to help, especially since you can't pay, but whatever. What about your sister?
Julia? She'll be fine. She loves this stupid ship. I've tried talking her into coming with me, but she won't budge. Like almost everyone else, she believes in the original mission. Whatever. I'm sure I'll hear news of the Constant's whereabouts. Maybe I'll even come back to visit. She's my sister, after all.
No problem. I wish you good luck wherever you find yourself.
Thanks again. I'm going to need it. It's a whole new world out there. I hope we meet again someday.
Oh, lovely. Oh, she gave me more garbage.
Damn it! Now that I'm free to go, I guess I'll try to hitch a ride on the next passing ship we meet. I still have some final preparations to make anyway. I'm hoping to get to New Atlantis. I'll have to find work, because I hear I'll need to earn money to afford food, supplies, and some place to live. I'm not sure quite what to expect, but I've seen and heard enough about life on Earth that I have an idea. I'm sure it won't be too bad. See you, I guess.
Real quick, one extra thing. With
I wonder what else
with New Atlantis, you're gonna be drafted into the military. That's just how the UC works.
There is so much more to learn about now.
I wonder what it's like out there beyond our little communities.
What the heck? Why did I
These are
do?
exciting times, aren't they?
Why did I just pick up a random? Whatever. That's dumb. I don't know why I picked that up. Picked up a random...
Can't believe we came all this way. Oh.
Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared for trouble. We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Never seen a ship like yours before.
Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
I mean, it is a nice ship. We should go find a trade authority. What do you say?
I am in the mood.
Probably go talk with Vladimir. Defensive measures, bounty hunting, Last Will and Testament, Marshal Daniel Blake. Have the Crackers Alliance back to the grind. I'll tell you what, why don't we go pick up Barrett, shall we? Alright. Let's go pick up Andreja and go work at ECS or at Ryujin, shall we? Looks like there's a star station here. Interesting.
Craft jump successful, just like your lights.
Oh! Nope. I'm not seeing a method to talk with them. Let's see. I see what looks like a docking port there, and I see what looks like a docking port there, but no method of getting on. Maybe later story beat? Alright, well, let's come in, try and dock with them.
We've docked. thrilled to see you.
Righty. Let's go ahead and drop all of our garbage that we stole in here. Surely they wouldn't have.
Crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
Oh. Okay.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Red Star, fire extinguisher.
I'm gonna make you pay.
I advise a hasty retreat. It will save your life. I have eradicated all nearby enemies.
Hello? Did you pick in some chlorine? The Star-locked board game. Oh, the serpent shows no mercy, do they? Where is my Tanto? Look at him go! I love him. Alrighty. Well. I wasn't expecting to climb. Puncture wounds. Plenty of Varun's suit, but where is your helmet? Harsh computer. Finally, the helmet.
Not another one for me.
I've been looking for the helmet here. Ah, there you go. That's kind of weird and disturbing looking. Oh! And I died. Let me just double check here how long we've been running. About 30 minutes. So we'll finish this one, huh? And then I'll come back through here and loot. What the heck are you? A young hook pest. We've got a fair few of them in here. Interesting. Very, very curious. Immature shrimp or ship roach. Shrimp roach? What? You know, I'm hearing a fair bit of gunfire. Alright. Let's just drop a quick save here. Well, nice to know that you have one way you want to fit. Alrighty. Let's see. Gray or shotgun with 12 gauge shells. Oh, ton of cred sticks. Interesting. No computer here. No hee-hoo funny weapons aside from pump action shotgun. Do I need to eat? Is that it? Is that why you're cranky? Don't mind me, Sarah. I'm having a little little sippy break here, huh? This is expert lockpicking here. Okay, well, that certainly would fit here. Why don't we do it like that, shall we? Okay. Okay. Yeah, of course that one fits. I'm not convinced that Berserker is a good mod for weapons. Gotta be totally honest here. It appears to be like a butt or a spinal column or something. We'll grab all the garbage here later. Oh hell. Look at it go, it's adorable. You... excuse me? Heretic? Rude? I don't call you such disturbing, distressing things as heretic. Coachman, trauma pack, and immobilize them. Let's not say that we didn't right now. We're living. Hey. Planet X. Waka. Locker. Locker. Yeah, 2 Digipix and 0 wire for the entire hull. Huh? Someone died in here. Got those god-awful showers that look like they don't have any kind of water pressure whatsoever.
Your demise has been...
Now... Oh my gosh. Wow, rude. Oh, that didn't do hardly anything for me. Lovely. Oh, formal slack suit. Where did you go, buddy? Will I? I don't think so. Was that Bad People, Bad Jokes, Volume 1? It was. Oh, fantabulous. Red, my friend Wilby? Yeah? Cell toxin, sure, why not? Personal digiframe, personal groomer, incense burner, story of the heavens, skin cream, pill bottle. I'm not seeing anyone else here alive, so unless I run into somebody else, in which case I'll certainly let folks know. Hold on, I definitely need these impact drivers.
Time to sell some of your junk.
Wow, rude. I tell you to sell your junk. Alright. Ooh, the new Atlantia. Panache. I've managed to convince the higher-ups to increase the emergency shuttle count. Hopefully we never use them and it ends up being the extreme waste of resources they claim it to be. I've looked over the new evacuation protocols, and why are some of the administration officials given priority even over the children? Guys, I understand the importance of safeguarding leadership, but yo, what are we really doing here? This is not in line with UC guidelines. I get your concerns, Ensign, believe me I do, but in order to get the extra ship, I had to appeal to the brass's need for self-preservation. Yes, officials will be given a security escort to the new shuttle. Well, everybody else will need to bear arms and reach the warehouse port. I understand this popular decision, but it's Administrator Chambers' call. All we can do is try and make the best of it and use the drills to prepare everyone on the station. Lieutenant Hopper. Security cuts. Hey, I know everyone on the security team is working super hard and it's much appreciated, but I got an itch that needs scratching, so I gotta ask. Is it me, or has security gotten lighter on the station? I know we're still in UC space, but is anyone worried that we might be a little exposed out here? Dr. Fernando Pena? Hey, Fernando. I noticed that too. I think Helena mentioned something about having us undergo firearm training, which some of my team rolled their eyes at. I don't mind it myself, although I will point out there's children on this station. I don't want them mistaken a side star for a toy. Dr. Nicola Dr. Nicola. I understand both your concerns, and I wish I had more information for you, but the recent security cuts were not a budget decision. Administrator Chambers is not to blame. Two of my Marines actually got engaged, Emma and Hiroki, and decided they were tired of station life. We'll be bringing in replacements soon, but MASS needs vet hires. Oh, congratulations to the newly engaged, Dr. Fernando. Oh. Shift change. Everyone keep in mind, with Emma and Hiroki's sudden departure, we're going to need everyone to work extended shifts. I apologize for this, but the safety of the Star Station is one thing we can't compromise. This will only be for a week. MASS is currently vetting several new hires to replace them. No, they're not. Fine with me, so as long as we get paid, and fine with me so long as we get paid. Ensign Pascal. I disagree with Ensign Pascal, Lieutenant. This isn't about pay, it's about our ability to defend the station. We're stretched thin as a dental floss here, and some Wanamaker. I understand your concerns, and I'm working with the administrative team to improve our evacuation protocols. We'll also be having a good number of drills to practice. The scientists may complain, but it's for their own good. Hopefully the children made it off.
I think we need to increase the number of emergency shuttles.
Why? Even the smaller ones have pretty high capacity. According to the math, we've got exactly the right amount to fully evacuate.
Yeah, but real life doesn't work that way. Say we get attacked, or the oxygen malfunctions. If a group of 4 people are fleeing for their lives, do you think they're gonna wait for another 2 before taking off?
You're right. I'll put in a request.
Thanks.
Hey, Lieutenant, I don't mean to pry, but, is that what happened? On that other star station?
Yeah. We only had one ship, and a handful of us just boarded when the gunfire started. People started to panic, and I had to make the call. Leave and risk abandoning people, or stay and risk getting us all killed.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Point is, we got a lot of families on this station. I don't want them to have to make the same choice.
I can respect that. That is how security should be. Actually doing their job. Oh, a baking pan. Oh, that looks like it's cast iron. A tissue infection. Lovely. Well, I should probably go see a doctor about that, Chardonnay, a deck of
You're carrying
cards.
too many odds and ends. Time to let something go.
Karen, I thought you were here to support me, not judge me for how much I'm carrying. It's her fault. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna leave you at the lodge for a little bit and let you rethink some things, Sarah. Like, not supporting me and carrying way too much stuff. Alrighty. I don't think there's gonna be anyone else here. Family matters, children on the station. I'm worried about the long-term effects of space living on my children. If I send them back to New Atlantis, I'm concerned about the time apart. I'm wondering about the possibility for additional time off using maternity leave as the reason. Dr. Patema. I'm sorry, my brain is not braining on that name. Absolutely not. We are on a strict schedule that has been planned years in advance. An extended absence from any of the scientists will create a cascading effect that could cause delays or halts, or halt research entirely. Helena Chambers, MBA, Chief Administrator of Star Station RE939. With all due respect, Administrator, which sounds like none, I've already talked to several colleagues who have agreed to support the department in my absence. Also, I hate to bring this up now, but I have an offer to work at a private lab on Jemison. I won't hesitate to accept for the sake of my children. Is that a threat, Doctor? Let me remind you that New Atlantis is governed by the UC and public or private. One phone call from me is all it takes to make you the galaxy's most overqualified barista. And as for your colleagues agreeing to this idea, they do not make that call. I do. Helena Chambers, MBA, Chief Administrator of Star Station RE939. Lovely. Kitchen etiquette. Evacuation drills. I just want to remind all residents that starting this week, we will be performing emergency evacuation drills with the new shuttle. Previous protocols are no longer valid. With some Abreu. Anyone else annoyed by how confusing these drills are? Not to mention it's all just theater. I feel like I'm literally in an elementary school production. Just show me a map and tell me where the exit is. Alan Archer. The alarm is sounding. People are dead. I suspect we'd all be, but Dr. Bosch fought off the attackers and bought us time. Still, it won't be long before they breach the doors, so the few of us remain are making dash the warehouse shuttle. I told Bobby to find Administrator Chambers. I had a feeling she'd flee rather than adhere to the new protocols, and given her personal protection detail, I'm assuming that would be the safest place for him. I don't know. Dr. Borsch says Helena's missing, and he's staying behind. Look for her and Bobby. Martha, forgive me, I'm such a fool. Dr. Bosch promised he would find our boy, and I have no choice but to believe him. I've got to find Martha and get her to the evacuation port before it's too late. Look, cats. To Samira, we're being boarded right now. Everyone's rushing to the shuttles, but I'm not leaving without my sister. If you're reading this, Samira, meet me in the storage closet. I know things look bleak right now, but we'll figure something out. I love you, Avery Lee. Etiquette. Just a reminder, we've got a number of birthdays coming up for the kids on the station. Angela Romo, May 9th. Michael Baines, May 27th. LaShawn Pena, June 2nd. Bobby Katz, June 11th. Unwashed kitchenware. Hey everyone, please remember to wash any pots and pans you use and don't leave them on the stove. Between that and the full sink, I spent half an hour cleaning up last night. Thankfully Bobby was there to help. That's not exactly how I wanted to spend our evening. Martha Katz. Whoops, that was my bad. I was planning on returning later to clean it up, but work kept me busy all night. I promise I'll make it up to you, Martha, and tell Bobby he's an angel. Serena Romo. Snacks. The vending machine is malfunctioning again. What genius programmed this thing? And it's not emergent technology, folks. We should have figured out how to do this by now. And why are we paying for snacks? Is mass so cheap they have to pinch every last cred? Alan Archer. The paying for snacks thing is to keep the children out, if I recall correctly. If your per diem cred stick doesn't have balance, I check with Helene. Oh, fill up cats. Well, guess we know. Guess we know what happened to that kid's parents. That's unfortunate. Dr. Mullins, so friendly wager on the game? Dr. Alfred. No, I don't bet on bat ball. I get upset enough when they lose, and then I have to pay you on top of it. It's a friendly wager. It's designed to be low impact. Yeah, like friendly fire. It'll kill me all the same. Come on, loser has to write the abstract for the winner's next journal. I'm a better writer than you. Either way, I'm getting punished. Okay, point taken. By the way, have you talked to Dr. Baines yet? I'm putting it off for now. I'm hoping Mask will kill his funding. Fingers crossed for you. Did you know the other day he called me a penitent? I had to look up the word. I'm still not sure if it's an insult. If Dr. Baines said it, it's probably a threat. Why is this not a piece of decor that I could put down? That's adorable. Alright, well, we'll see if we can't work our way back down. And, if there's anything else in here, right, I will check, and I will see. And if there is, I will, go do, let me grab that. Any weapons I can shove in my pockets are fantastic for money. So. Okay. Rhapsody on Windy Night. I'll read that later. Meantime,
oh, please don't tell me you're going to eat that.
No. Oh, this thing is actively killing me. Oh. I'll tell you what, we'll be right back. I'm gonna actually call it apart there.